We know he's prone to pushing this, and push it he is. Right on through. TMB catches one through smoke. Warrell's got so much information. There's a player in the hut. He's going to realize that this could come back to be a double-edged sword, but such a strong position, and there's the kill for free. There's lobby control.
Warrell can drop down the vent off this contact. When will it be made? Utilities there. He hasn't seen it just yet, but he's wary. Something's going on. 3 line up. No shot comes through. Instead, CHRISJ able to head bore up. So, man, this is advantage, but a site secure. The job's not done, though. Bomb needs to come on down, and there's players spamming to watch this cross. CHRISJ boards the river. His teammate is low, and Dexter narrowly avoids death by the grenade. As Molly will buy time, and the op will buy a kill, but Warro still looks to trade on back. Acor, what is that? 3 found the no-scope to close, and Dexter to end out the round.
Acor, they still should be able to corral that. And now they're in a really risky situation, but they don't have to worry about Acor this time. He went alone outside, and alone he did die. That might give a bit of the bolster that they need. It's a heavy crunch on in. Damage done by JL. Warrell will come back into the fight, and he's able to back away. Can he get this last? No. Bombus betrays him. Out of bullets, out of time, out of life.
Takes the play around and opens it early. Open up options, but spam not there. Frozen will be able to commit this plant as a backstab looks to come in through Decon Saucel. In position, TMB as well in a good spot. They both found a frag. The pinch is perfect. And Mad Lions take the round on the retake.
You wouldn't download a spawn save.
You wouldn't download a spawn, would you? Now, would you do that in person? TMB? Maybe he would, because it's criminal the way he gets away with these frags. Saucel again with the spray straight through the smoke. And nade is chunky as well. Damage dealt to find that 6th round still. A chance with the smoke. Allows the cross for the bomb to come on in. Warro, oh, misses his shot. Springs it too early, and a molly comes through. He's used his smoke. It allows him to push and towards the site, but needs to hit the shot. Now misses! CHRISJ takes advantage. Acor as well. Finding a frag from a round that was an assured victory. And now with 3 versus 3 post punt, where you have to swing that advantage towards Mao's utility. Still here to an extent, but the majority's been used up. They just have to commit at this point in time, and ramp has been retaken. Acor. Another flash to allow a swing off the tap of that bomb. And like I mentioned, there's no smoke. There's nothing to work with. Borup just has to do this drawing in the 1 versus 1. Acor is low. He's found the head. He's got the time. It looks so dangerous. Echoes outside, and he has a good angle. The flashes keep him off an aggressive peek, but out towards T-Red. This is his home. Warro makes up for the previous whiffs as he takes down Frozen, and hunts maybe for even more. Dexter made sound cues, so we're aware that something's up as the smoke fades. The shot connects, and Dexter will fall on the outside. Damage was dealt, not enough, and Borup, that's a well-timed swing to take care of CHRISJ this round. Quickly falling by the numbers.
But they've only got 25 seconds to work with. The clock is a major concern here, and Rops, he will attempt to inch around the corner. They're giving him nothing for free, nothing easy except a bullet to the brain. And it's all going to be on to Acor now. He drops down, but I'm not even sure he has time to make this play. There's 2 players zeroed in. And he's going to save at the half. Got to keep that KD up. Tries to go for 1 more. It was a hopeless situation regardless, but that is going to take us through. Deal for 2-0.
I remind you of that pistol round history. 3 out of 3 won by Mouse, but that's a good start to change the tide. TMB opens it up, but Dexter there on the trades. It's Warro to fall on down, and it's Frozen. But the tap's hilly to dink, but the Glock doesn't work quite as well as that USP. Rops down below. They'll claim ahead as well. Still, TMB has a good position here to catch Dexter. It's a timing of when he looks up, and Dexter not giving away quite yet. TMB has to go on the hunt instead as his teammate down below finds himself facing up against 2. That's Rops for you. Finds the head. Now it's just left to TMB. He's giving away the game. So much noise. An elephant through a China shop, and Frozen, doesn't even go down. The peak is baited on out. TMB, he stays alive, but the time isn't with them, and the players are still contesting. How is Frozen surviving that? The shots off the run and gun don't quite work.
Let the pistol clutch. Now you can sit and think about your mistakes.
Poor guy. Stuck in a world of his own thoughts as he waits for the next round. Rops, he won't wait to get some kills. 2 for him, 3 farm it on up. Getting a great start to this second half, and Rops, he closes things down with 4. This man.
But no, they're going to come back and threaten him. Never mind. They're not afraid. They're ready to come into the blender once more, and the blender it is. Rops mows down 4. He's looking for the last. He's got it. A clean ace, a quick ace. No hesitation from Rops.
Big bit of pressure out towards A early on, but No heavy follow-up. Instead, they're going to take this duel outside, but it's CHRISJ working on a crunch towards the lobby, taking care of Woro. Trade does come on through, so we equalized at a 4 versus 4, but Frozen quickly changes the tides back towards the Sea of Mouse.
Check. Maybe a little bit concerning there. TMB going to get a big kill that opens head of that Molotov is Dexter. They're not going to realize it. The control room player was a risk, but Borup neutralizes that threat. Huge kill to find early on. Now they've spotted Frozen as well. That means that Rops is the only unknown. He's going to need to be the player to make a move, and now they even know where he's playing from. Locked down by the shutter. Rops locked in by the doors, but it works out! Frozen, 2 massive kills. They cannot win the round, though. They don't have time. They don't have time.
Wait, no way. No way!
Oh, they have time!
Mouse wins it. That's we're on the map, so this one just has to be straight up brawls. And Frozen, he's the first to face. We'll get a 1-for-1, but that's good when you already have man advantage.
All right, Acor. It's your time to shine. Back behind the cooling unit. And Saul coming to threaten. Coming to turn up the heat. But Dexter, well, lower the temperature a little bit. Oh, ho, ho. They nearly walk past each other. Saucel finally realizes what's right at his feet, what's right in front of him, and he'll take another as well. Saucel might have another huge round here. He certainly netted them the bomb plant at the very least, and Mouse is going to have to reposition to attempt to go for this retake. Big rounds for Saucel. Massive impact to these last few. Now let's see if he can bring it through. He's got a good read. He's got a good read on this position. Rops is going to come to clear, but does he expect him to be down below? You definitely clear him towards the top of ladder, but now he's been spotted and Rops doesn't care. The swing on through the kill to secure it. Now it all falls to Woro. Has time on his side. The clock is an ally. And here comes the peak nade out for Dexter. Wasn't expecting him to be in a tight angle, and it all falls to Rops. Rops has to make the move, but he is good for it for sure. And I'm just going to go ahead and say he's got it.
Down below to hold as Saucel has found position for its secret. All goes quiet on the eastern front. Dexter up above will spot out this pinch, finds 2 off of it. Towards the first vent is TMB. He takes care of CHRISJ, but that's all he's gonna find. Mouse.
JL. Big pick onto Dexter. Cost him much of his health, but hey, the kill comes through and the site might just be gained. There's still a player in heaven. Peering on over his Acor, dropping a Molotov to make life uncomfortable, and it achieves its aim. Its goal. CHRISJ's walked up and he's caught the offer. Now he's got positioning as well. Knows where the fight is towards second vent. Rops will trade that. It's getting messy. It's getting messy indeed. And Saucel's unable to realize the promise of his lurk outside, and that
out on, especially this later round has come to Acor, but this time it's Frozen who's tested, and he passed with flying colors. Acor this time just the supportive element with the flash, but Borup still there to trade things out. That's Frozen to fall on down. That's outside to be gained. Borup creeps forward once more, but it's Rops on the ramps. Will have the next opportunity to prove themselves as Acor combines. They take 3, and well, it goes on out. Mouse take nuke 16-12. They push us to the third.
Play. Oh, they don't know. And he's gonna get nothing from it. Woro tried to play the patient game, but all he played was his death. A knife comes through from Dexter to keep the player off the bomb, and this one is clean for Mouse. They get the bomb plant, they get all the kills, they don't drop a player. They get
maybe some more of those tech issues coming back to plague us, but Dexter doing well to keep TMB off the bomb. I like the nice quick hit, and what's even better was the...
Oh, no. Oh, no. This is starting to get very risky if you're a Mouse fan. Or if you're 35 seconds on the clock, you're starting to get a bit concerned about that timing. They're going to have time to let the smoke fade and then come on in. They're going to go through it. Damage done. Not quite the kill there.
What?
TMB. He made it risky, but he made it work. And now, what do you even do if you're Rops? How are you going to try and get this bomb planted in 15 seconds with 3 targets to find? He's going to go for the fight. He knows he needs to thin the herd just a little bit. Some audio cues out there. There's going to be the first fight. He finds 1, the second as well. They're giving him the fights. They're giving him the chance. And he's got just enough time to plant this bomb, pulls off of it, and takes the clutch. Rops with 4, the 1v3. Oh, shot misses. Woro 2K, that one goes wide. There's a player up on the balcony. JL, he's being pressured, and he's going to be dropped with no impact in this one. They need TMB once again to pull off some heroics, and he will deliver. He says, oh, you called my number? Time to respond. 1 kill, 2 kills for TMB. Playing off of the smoke with brilliance here. No, they're just giving a little bit of hesitation to maybe put the doubt in their mind that this might be a rotation. And now they come back in. Mao's bringing the pressure, but TMB again steps to the plate and delivers. This is absurd right now. He's found another, and he's found both. He knows where they both are. He's run out of bullets, but he just about had it. One more bullet in the gun, and he's got this round. And once again, he's put them in a position to win. 10 seconds on the clock. Rops has to make the move, and finally, Oro will connect. TMB. I mean, this is just an unreal individual performance to drag his team to a couple of round wins. He is standing on the shoulders of his teammates and trying to pull them up the cliff.
And what's insane is that don't go where TMB is. Write that one down. Bit of Counter-Strike school. Saucel push deep towards, but so much chip damage onto Acor there through the smoke, and he's in a close corner. He is dead to right. Saucel looks for more. Finally, someone alleviating the strain from TMB, maybe putting some money to visit the chiropractor after the work he's put in for this Mad Lions team. Is
they didn't wind up figuring that out, but as it is, well, it's going to be another kill on in, and it's going to be left to Frozen to try and pull off an absolute hero play. A 1v5 with little to no information apart from the location of the AWP. That's all he's got to work off of. And he's just going to have to take these fights. And he's going to have to peek them dry, and he will die for his efforts. A clean round here, and a round into his crosshair. Has yet to crack the board, but this would be a prime opportunity to do so. Dexter going to test him. There's damage done. JL backing off, and he's got support. It's TMB. Who else? Thank you for setting up those kills, my friend. I will take them very happily. Up to 19 kills. We're in the 9th round. He's got 19 kills. Over 2 a round. Bonkers. Just mind-blowing right now. And Maus, they feel like they just hit a brick wall. They have vaporized on impact, but Frozen, fortunately, has gotten past the wall, and he's found himself a site. And that's going to trigger the rotation. Acor is out of here. Leave Rops to try and hold this and just back the heck on out of there. Try and join up with his teammate. Has to be wary about the mid-push, but they need to be out of here.
Is there to go for it if they do wish, but something needs to be given away early to make it possible in Acor. He's not going to do that. Hit his shot. Waro now alone. 1 versus 3 with the op. Chances are so slim, especially with a player now behind. It's Rops, it's the backstab, and it's Waro on.
Can we pressure in towards B early? A little bit of a default spread. See what we can find in terms of space. See if some of the aggression comes through. And aggression does, in fact. TMB pushes it. Gets his 20th kill in round 10 to keep his statistics insane. Waro follows it up now, so an advantage found.
It might be unwitting. The play to come. Frozen phasing past the smoke. He finds a gap, and Waro doesn't spot him. Head taken off. Frozen now shows himself and makes noise on the drop down towards Sandwich. But what? JL doesn't even turn, doesn't even reply. And TMB, a dance up the ladder, is a dance of death, but it bids not for him. It's the opponents instead. The rounds they're winning have not been convincing, nor they've been in a row. Whoa, this is such a dangerous game. The timing's not there. Looks towards top mid, and down below, Dexter takes him. Still Saucel, the second op, top towards the chair, and he misses his shot as well. The oppers fall apart. It's Dexter's rifle.
He's going to hear them as they come through. There's the check. There's the peek. He spots the info. He's got it. Utility going to go out to give him a little bit of space, but they're already past it. They're already past it. He's got a fight on his hands. He's got one. He's looking for the second. He's running out of bullets. There's only so many in the magazine for the A1S, and he will run out, but he does at least get the one to set up his teammates with a possibility. A clutch chance here for Borup. 2 players to find. Relative knowledge of both of their positions. And another fast coming to reinforce. It's going to be tough for Borup, and he is going to withdraw. Try and play the clock here. 20 seconds on it. Do they know he's gotten past? It seems like they might have spotted him. Now Dexter's going to move in for the plant, and there will be the trade. A 5th.
And spotted, but shot doesn't come in time. Oh, Waro's hungry for it. TMB dropping down as well. It's Borup's shot. Excuse me, his flash to support the shot out of TMB, but now Saucel in trouble on the site. The damage is there. Borup here to support. Do they know about the second player? Because someone has weaseled their way towards backbench. Yeah, Saucel's got it on lock. CHRISJ, not a chance in the world as Borup will repost. Second the smoke clears. Rops will be in clear view. That he is. I was just Acor up in hand, finds one, but the time
brittle, to say the least. They do not have much going for them.
Up from mid, that's Frozen posted. He's worried about someone towards the sniper's nest, but no one contesting. Instead, it's just TMB playing McNectar as he so often does, and while he receives a dink, his rifle just does a little more.
JL got a kill!
Whoa, there it is. He got a second as well. Man's on the board, and he's got it doubled still. Maybe more. Come on, JL. We want to see it. Get that confidence back rolling for this man. He's pushing for it. Acor has the op. JL has the rifle.
This hump He will have the kill, and CHRISJ actually going to come to him. Perhaps. Maybe. Unless there's the shots, there's the kills. But everybody else has started to rise to the occasion. They needed some time to warm up, it seems, and now they have TMB! It doesn't need to see you to kill you! It just needs to have a general sense that you might be in the vicinity. Warrow's going to be able to follow it up. TMB damage, but this round has already fallen apart for Mouse. They just got Rops and Frozen to try and pull back a 2v5. Double Wops out on the server with damage done. Rops will find the first. To be fair, it is Rops. And TMB is going to give him the fight. Feeling it is one thing, but that's starting to get a little bit risky.
More round. Mouse. A big chip on their shoulder if they can grab this one. Frozen in close. Plays the off angle. His teammate can swing off with the Molly. Does help to isolate his Saucel. Swings forward. Frozen claims them both. Mouse.
And no, that was all just a ruse. The players come up to join. It's a fast play out B. There's one player tucked up in the boost spot. And Rops deleted means that pressure's going to be on for Frozen. Do they check him? No. He's playing a patient game, though. Dexter gets a kill. That's enough.
Oh,
now
no.
the shots start to pop off, but he does connect, and Dexter has done so much damage in the meantime. It's left to TMB. The man's been a monster, but he needs to be more of one now, and he will not find the round. 6 pistol rounds, 1 from
Still an impressive stat line.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, and an impressive shot, JL. From a slow start to a ringer of an opener. CHRISJ, again, not quite finding his mark. Is now 2-15, the scoreline he sits at the frag department. But what's more important is the space gained. And for Mad Lions, that's practically the whole site. Acor still tries to fight. He has the smoke to play around and it's found a double. Frozen comes to help Bon out, but the odds are even. It's Warrow flying up from his boost out towards mid. Is Saucel in here as well. The bomb is coming down. Warrow holding on the backside of the smoke, and he's on the other side of the grenade, able to pick off one over to the pistol, and the headshots connect to a dink from the Glock, and around to double digits for the Mad Lions.
Really potent at times. And that smoke's going to force them back in towards connector. Warrow catches CHRISJ trying to get cheeky on the edge of a smoke. Now they've got an advantage coming through the smoke as Rops. They're just being lost. Trying to play through this utility is not working out well for Mouse. They're getting
Frozen.
dashed without even seeing their opponents here, maybe.
Yeah, Frozen is down so low already. That's just the straight up spam through the smoke. I thought he might be able to find something, but nothing. No surprise factor to his pinch. Santi go clean, and as long as they keep that one clean as well, they're going to start to build a pretty respectable economy. This is getting dangerous.
8 potentially going through. Molotov to force that SMG out. Are they going to threaten it? If they come out with utility in hand, that could be bad. There's 1, there's 2. Not quite the 3rd. It's not quite the ace, but Acor's following it up, and now it's just Rops. But it's just Rops in a maybe not winnable, but possible situation. Bomb's going to be planted. That'll add a lot more pressure. He's going to move on if he's going to do it. A P250 does give him the possibility. Headshots required, at least for Saucel. But it's not impossible. Coming around. We'll check on the first, and he finds the healthy player.
Out towards the apartments.
Where's TMB, though? Coming out of the palace just now. He's going to clear out the first. That's his 30th kill of the game through 20 rounds. And he's looking for more. TMB doing damage, getting us. This Borup just peeks in and wins that fight with Rops. Rops' crosshair just off, and this round, well, it's done and dusted. Frozen at least will be able to get a kill, but he's lost most of his health. The only issue for Mad Lions is the bomb has just now gone down. You can't give him the opportunity to get back into this. The chase is not essential, but JL will make sure they have it anyway. In this case, the rest of the team are helping. And then TMB is just the massive dude with a full 60-pound rucksack hiking up the trail.
Fully committed into it. Ooh, close corner here. Just go unchecked. Oh, for a moment, but Dexter loses out on his opportunity. And his squad loses out on the round. Mad Lions is the man they have to work past.
He'll find the first. That's a nice opener for the team, but he's traded TMB. Who else? To take down the offer. To give him some space to work with here in towards mid. That's a setup. Player peering in towards the apartments. He Rops with the AWP. And he's lost his support on the site, so now he's going to be forced in that position. They don't know he's here, though. He could do some serious damage, and there's going to be the connection.
Tucked in down below, Frozen. Takes some damage, sends it out instead. And it's Dexter. Fall, but now cut to 1 man. Frozen, they get this done. The time is already so far gone, and There's just no chance. Has to attempt to save. And he should be allowed that, but it's map point, it's match point secured here for the Mad Lions. Mouse's economy is going to be crippled. They're getting these kills, but does it matter? 10k on Borup, 7 on JL, and that's just going to get bolstered by the round.
CHRISJ, as the stand-in, has slowed down majorly in this map. He's contributed really well through this series. You can't fault him coming in as a last-minute stand-in. But it seems to have come to a shuddering halt. Oro gets an opener. A-Core out of play immediately. No chance to have impact. No chance to be involved. And CHRISJ is going to be left with a ton of responsibility towards this A site. Frozen's in the connector. Can swing to help him a bit, but they need to have that vision in towards mid because they've got no presence on Catwalk. They've got no presence elsewhere. They're now working a player underpass, but it's going to be too little too late, methinks. Site's already being taken. CHRISJ trying to hold him at bay. There we go. He gets the kill, but he's lost his teammates. He needs to do more. He's doing that more for a moment. 3v1 for Dexter with just an SMG to play with, and the bomb hasn't even made its way out palace yet. He spotted the first, but now